Demonstrations have erupted the tightening of Section 104 in recent legislative changes. Bus and truck operators across various states have gone on strikes. Each year, thousands fall victim to hit and run incidents, often losing their lives due to delayed medical attention. The law dictates that in hit and run cases, fleeing individual arrested for leaving an injured person alone may face up to 10 years of imprisonment alongside the fine. India witnessed a 9.4% increase in fatalities due to road accidents in 2022, with 1.68 lakh people losing their lives last year either due to reckless driving, overspeeding, drunken driving, and non compliance of traffic regulations, while the total number of accidents went up to 11.9% to 4.61 lakh. The Ministry of Road Transport and Highways said in its report. This translates into 19 deaths every hour and 53 accidents per hour. The report stated that the number of injured people was 15.3% higher compared to last year at 4.43 lakh. The hit and run law outlined in Section 104 of the Indian Judicial Code defines the act as causing harm to an individual or property due to reckless driving followed by the fleeing the scene. This law stipulates a 10 years of imprisonment sentence for causing a victim's death due to driver's negligence. There is widespread public outcry across the nation concerning the recent amendment to the hit and run law introduced by the central government. The amendment is facing staunch opposition nationwide, sparking protest, particularly among truck drivers in multiple states like Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, and Maharashtra. Consequently, long queues are witnessed at petrol pump, with Madhya Pradesh experiencing the most significant impact. Let's delve into what constitutes a hit and run, the specifies of the new rule, the previous regulations, the necessity of the amendment, the grounds of opposition, and the government's stance on the controversy. As per the previous hit and run law in India, the hit and run incidents were not punishable under IPC. However, Section 279, 304A, and 338 were relevant. Section 279 defines and penalizes reckless drivers. Section 304A addresses death caused by negligence, punishable by imprisonment up to 2 years or a fine. Section 338 addresses grievous hurt due to rash or negligent acts, carrying imprisonment up to 2 years or a fine. But as per the new rule, the rule sparking nation uproar is part of three recent laws passed by the Parliament. Specifically, it revised Section 104 of the Indian Justice Code replacing the IPC. This section delineates punitive mention for causing death due to negligence. Section 104 addresses causing death recklessly or negligently, warranting the imprisonment up to 5 years and a fine. Section 104 pertains to causing death due to negligent driving, constituting culpable homicide, leading to imprisonment extendable up to 10 years and imposing a fine too. The additional regulations here is that the Motor Vehicle Act 1988 also applies to hit and run cases encompassing Section 161, 134A, and 134B. Section 161 provides compensation of Rs 25,000 for death and Rs 12,500 for severe injury. Section 134A mandates the immediate medical aid by the driver, while Section 134B requires the driver to report the accident to the police promptly, failing which leads to the penalty. What's the rationale for the amendment? Well, the primary challenge in hit and run cases is the absence of direct evidence, making it for law enforcement to identify the culprit. Witnesses are often reluctant to cooperate due to the legal concerns. The cause of the protest is that the implementation of the new regulations has stirred the apprehension among drivers. who fear the rules are directed against them. According to the updated rules, drivers might face public backlash if they attempt to aid the injured. One question here also arises that what is the government's stance on the controversy? Well, the Union Home Minister Amit Shah disclosed in Parliament that the government has introduced stringent penalties for the individuals fleeing the scene after causing a road accident, leaving victims unattended. Additionally, the Home Minister mentioned a degree of leniency for those voluntarily reporting the incident to the police and assisting the injured to the hospital. However, there exists no such provision in the Indian Penal Code. This is Meera Verma for Legally Speaking.